On the eve of his wedding, stars from across the world of sport have come out in force to give their views on Mark Coughlan. Coughlan is best known as one of the country's most well-respected journalists, but his multiple sporting talents have influenced and inspired many of the world's greats too. Usain Bolt, the fastest man on earth and a guest on the BBC's One show, was the first to step forward and explain what Coughlan brings to the teams he represents.
And obviously big Irish connection, for you, Usain, because we know that this man is your inspiration, isn't he?
He was always determined, no matter what the situation was. Even if he was injured and was on the bench, He would always just shout, just inspiring things to the players, always try to push them on, or try to will them on. So for me, I really like that about him, that he was always dedicated to the sport.
A combative footballer in his youth, many compared Coughlan with a young Steven Gerrard, and the comparisons were certainly not lost on Gerrard himself, who was forthright in his praise of the Irishman.
He's a fantastic guy and a wonderful footballer. He's certainly someone who I leaned on for advice. I've looked at some of his performances over the years, and that's the standard that I'm sure everyone at this table is looking for.
Gerrard is not the only person in the football world on whom Coughlan has become close. Portuguese superstar Cristiano Ronaldo got to know Coughlan during his days in England. Speaking from his home in Madrid, he had misty-eyed recollections of their time together.
Well, he's a fantastic person. He's a woman person, He teach me many things. He's like I said before, he's like a father for me in football, because he teach me many things, and I really miss him because, I have a great relationship with him.
If the football world loves Coughlan, then the rugby world simply adores him. Rather than mention the occasional sloppy kick and a tendency not to take care, most prefer to talk about his effect on rugby, particularly in his homeland of Ireland.
He's a wonderful ambassador for sport in general, for rugby in particular, and for Ireland.
Just being in his company puts you in a good mood.
He is a leader of people, and he is an inspirer of people, and we could do with a few more of those people in our country.
The guy is a living legend.
What a career he's had, it's incredible, and we're just so glad that he's Irish. Yeah.
Coughlan has always maintained a good relationship with the people he's met during his career. Whilst it can be difficult for someone so well-travelled to retain those close ties, Brian O'Driscoll is in no doubt that their bond remains unaffected.
And I know you have that chemistry that next time I see him, you just pick up where you left off, because you've lived that moment with him and you've fought hard with him, and you just know one another, the effort that's gone into achieving some of the things that are worth talking about.
As Coughlan eases himself towards a more sedimentary life, he has discovered a new love, golf. And, like anything else, he's picked it up with ease, quickly establishing himself as a respected player alongside some of the best in the game.
I don't know if it's a coincidence that it happened in such a short space of time, but there was definitely something that we fed off one another, or it just seemed like it was our time to shine.
And finally, with today firmly in mind, some of the biggest names in sport wanted to leave a message for the groom on his special day.
Hi Mark, a huge congratulations. You're a very lucky man, and I hope you have an amazing day and life together. All the best.
Ah, you caught me. Mark, Rob Carney here. How you doing, pal? Just wanted to congratulate yourself and Jenny on your special day. I always knew, with your good looks and your charm and your silky rugby skills, that you'd find a fine girl like Jenny. So well done, dude. Delighted for you both. Obviously gutted, can't be down there. All the boys in the camp, devastated we couldn't make your big day. And obviously even more gutted that you didn't make the team. We thought you were a shoo-in for your old pal Bod's position for the World Cup. But, wasn't to be. Round the corner, Six Nations, who knows what can happen. Keep doing what you're doing, you'll be fine, buddy. So, yeah, anyway, enjoy yourself, enjoy the cervezas, enjoy the sun, have the crack. And, if you're ever in Dublin, give us a shout, pal. It'd be good to catch up. Cheers, Mark.
congratulations to Mr. Mark Coughlan. He is a lovely person, and he is very lucky to have such a beautiful wife in Jenny Hogan. Actually, let me see a picture of this Coughlan. Oh la 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 la! He has very silly hair, and he looks like Tony Mowbray.
Just woken up, been dreaming of some guy called Mark Coughlan. Weird guy, odd looking, sort of dressed like he thought he was younger than he really was. Don't know who he is, never heard of him. Odd guy.
Oh, he's a top bloke. It's a shame he left. I always look forward to reading that magazine every Friday. It really brightened my Friday mornings. Yeah, big loss. I think he went to Kurdistan or something like that.
Jeremy, I think you're referring to someone else. Mark was a writer for London Sport magazine, and he is getting married to Jen.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy that delivers the magazine just outside the tube. Okay, well, I don't know these Matt Coughlan, and well, I don't know why you're asking me about him, but good luck to him and Jen. I think this interview is over.
So, there you have it. Mark Coughlan, writer, sportsman, legend.